High protein eaters, you're making one critical mistake when it comes to your meal planning and your prepping in order to gain muscle or do whatever type of performance you're up to. I'm Stephen Wright. I've been helping people with digestive issues. I've been studying nutrition and functional medicine for the last 16 years. And over again, I see people who are trying to up their protein intake. Maybe they're perimenopause, menopause, maybe they're into performance and they're suddenly aware that they should be consuming 100, 120, 150, 200 grams of protein per day. And they're working so hard to get that protein through chicken and shakes and whatever else they're doing to get that content. But they're forgetting one thing: what you do in your scale, what you put in your app, what you track is not what your cells get. It's not what your muscles are going to get. See, there's this problem. There's this problem child in the middle of your thinking and planning and eating and your muscle. And that problem child is your digestion. Your digestion, if it's weak, if it's aged, if it's slow, if it's upset, if it's inflamed, you are not going to get the protein that you eat all the way through your system to where you want it to go. You might be sacrificing 10%, but more likely you're sacrificing 20, 30, who knows how many percent, but it could be a lot more. And this explains why certain individuals, despite their best efforts, when they're eating really, really well, they don't seem to, even on a good strength training program, they don't seem to gain the muscle that maybe other people in the gym, maybe the other people in their friends do. Part of that reason is they might not actually be digesting the protein. It might be going into the toilet. And that sucks to think about, right? That's a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of planning that goes right into the toilet. See, in digestion, your protein, if you eat a steak or a chicken or whatever, even some quinoa, whatever it might be, your chewing process, that breaks it down into smaller sized bites of the bigger material you started with. But the actual process that your body needs to go through is an enzymatic process. It needs to turn those complex 3D protein structures into amino acids and peptides. That's where you get all these people telling you to take amino acids and different things like that. These are pre-broken down protein molecules that are ready for absorption immediately. But we can't eat 100 grams a day of pre-broken down protein. It's actually probably not good for us, frankly. But what we can do is we can make sure we have enough digestive enzymes on board to actually break down the food we are eating. Think of it like not only an insurance policy against protein loss, but an insurance policy against bloating, against macro or micronutrient loss, against any other microbiome disruption. See, if you don't consume that protein, it starts to go deeper into your gut. And if it goes deeper into your gut, other bacteria will bloom up, they'll eat it, and they'll putrefy it. And it gives off bad metabolites. Those bugs eating your protein instead of you getting your protein, that is bad. There's research on this. It's not good. So if you're eating a high protein diet and you're not using a digestive enzyme, I really think you're leaving a lot of potential gains on the table. You're also potentially sacrificing some digestive health and causing extra inflammation. Now, digestive enzymes are not sexy. They've been around for decades. Everybody knows about them. Functional medicine, integrative medicine, Western medicine. Why are more people not talking about them? Why are people using them? The reason why is most of them just don't work. The ones that have gone viral on TikTok that are $20, $30, those products don't work. They don't reliably actually contain enough enzymes or enough minerals to get you the results you want. So if you've tried enzymes in the past, like I have, you've tried, 10s, 20 brands like I did in the past, what you'll notice is that many of them, unless they're more expensive practitioner grade brands, they don't offer results. That's one of the reasons why I built Holozymes. Holozymes is for me and it's for you, but it started with my issues. It started with the fact that under a bunch of stress, everything's melting down in my life. Suddenly, all my digestive issues flared up. I was bloating to almost everything. I really was not enjoying food anymore. I went to the world. I went to go buy the top brands, and I realized that the same brands have been struggling with the same problems for the last 10 to 15 years. They're literally unchanged in their formulas. These formulas are 15, 20 years old. They're working off bad science, outdated material, and that's why they don't consistently work from meal to meal or from time period to time period in your life. You need a brand, you need a formulation that has better raw ingredients and better science. And that better science comes through mineral cofactors. See, enzymes need electron donation for them to be very excited and want to do their work. And so what you can do is you can do something like what we did, which is license a patent around mineral activation, and you can marry the right enzyme with the right mineral to make it much more excited to go do its work. Now, how excited is it? 2 times, 3 times? I don't know how much more excited, because it's going to be body dependent based on your mineral status and the food you're eating at that meal. But what I can say is, after selling almost 100,000 bottles of this product over the last few years and continually upgrading the formula every single year, we have over 500 positive reviews. People love this product when they switch from other brands. So if you've tried other brands in the past, they haven't worked for you, there's a reason for that. Your experience is correct. Holozymes takes that experience and it gets rid of it. You can start over with a new idea. And if you're someone who's trying to maximize your protein, you're trying to maximize your body composition, you owe it to yourself to try something like Holozymes, our digestive enzyme, to see if that's the missing factor on why you're not getting the gains you want to get.